Yeah, it certainly is a cause of concern that the top order is not making enough runs for us, and they're trying hard. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not applying themselves, but it's just not coming. And low-scoring games, especially at Molanpur, the way the wicket is. So I think that also has a factor because if you see some of the scores have been pretty low scores. Even in all the three games that we've played here in the first 6 overs, with the new ball, the wicket tends to uh, just jag a little bit and uneven bounce as well. So maybe that is another contributing factor because not only us but also the visiting teams and their top order is facing issues. Well, unfortunately, we missed out on Shikhar because he's having a shoulder injury, so he's likely to be out for at least a couple of days, I would say. So, having an experienced opener and somebody like Shikhar who has got experience of playing on such wickets becomes extremely crucial. And the conversation that you are asking me is that obviously we discuss what are the scoring options on such tracks, and that is where the boys are putting in a lot of effort. Currently, it's not coming off, but I'm pretty sure that they're just one knock away. Well, I mean, we'll certainly reflect on that, and we've been pretty consistent with the team that we've played, and most of the games that we've played have gone into the last over. So we've been extremely competitive. Even tonight, at one time, it felt that the game would be over soon, but the way the fielders hung on, the bowlers kept pegging on, just shows the character that the team possesses. So yes, we are not getting the results, but it's the kind of character and the kind of fight that is shown by the team is exemplary. And generally in cricket happens that when the results start to come our way, when a team is playing in such a fashion, then you can certainly expect 2 or 3 wins on the row. Yeah, it certainly is a low wicket wherein the ball tends to get lower as the ball gets older, and even with the new ball, there is a little bit of movement. When in T20 cricket, when as batsman you are wanting to score off every ball or wanting to play a big shot, if the ball or the wicket doesn't allow you to bat in that particular fashion, then obviously you have to switch to plan B. And in T20 cricket, it's tough. But credit to our credit to Ashutosh, the way again he's batted in the last 4 or 5 overs. Jitesh, who fought through the injury that he had 15 stitches on his eyebrow, so he also contributed at a crucial juncture of the game. So these are boys of immense character, and that is what we certainly look at those positives when we look at this game, and wait for the next one to come. Well, he's his usual self because he backs himself to play cricketing shots, and uh, in the first 4 or 5 games, he was really batting beautifully. Today also he started pretty well, and it's just that the ball held on him when he was saw the power play through. And if you compare the power play scores as well, there was not much of a difference between them and us. But it's just that that's the nature of T20 cricket, wherein uh, when you're under pressure to up the run rate, and if the ball sort of grips on and stops on you, then that becomes another challenge. So, uh, yes, he, like most of the other batsmen, are finding that thing pretty hard to deal with currently. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, we had to keep it open-ended because we knew that we needed a top order batsman, and hence, because of Shikhar's unavailability, we put in Atharva Taide. Uh, if we had batted well, then we may not have had to use Ashutosh, and we could have had the opportunity of using another bowler. So that was a thought process. So with the impact sub, especially while batting first, you have that option to actually strengthen your bowling and have an extra bowler when you are bowling second, and that could be the case the other way when if you choose to bowl first. So anyway, that decision was not in our hand, but that was the thought process behind not having included Ashutosh in the playing 11. I think we have also showed enough spirit and gumption in the way the team has fought. All the games have been extremely competitive. The previous game we lost by 2 runs. This game we were just sort of one or two deliveries away from securing that win. And who knows? I mean, if those things have gone our way, we would have been sitting pretty with 8 points. So that is the nature of T20 cricket. But I take great heart from the fact that the team is shown a superb character and fighting spirit, irrespective of the conditions that we found ourselves in. We'll have to wait and see because how he responds to the treatment. As I said earlier, at the moment, it seems that he could be out of action for at least 7-10 days. So uh, I think I've answered your question there. No, no, he wasn't the designated vice captain. I think maybe the impression could have been because he attended the captain's seminar or meeting at the start of the IPL. But the thought was always that because Sam has led the team in the previous year as well, he was late to arrive from UK, and because he wanted to have few sessions. That is the reason we couldn't send him to Chennai for the inauguration of the season, and hence Jitesh was sent because the uh, the directive from the IPL members was that a player has to attend, and because of that we sent Jitesh in. So that wasn't the case that Jitesh was the stand-in captain. We were very clear in our mind that if at all there had to be an opening, Sam Curran will be taking over and do the job as a captain. Well, that's the beauty of IPL, and both these players have done the domestic grind. They have been uh, extremely dedicated to the roles that they have been assigned to at the start of the season. So, both of them fit in that sort of category really well. And the beauty is that they are very versatile. They play cricketing shots, and they are extremely composed under pressure. So. It's Punjab is fortunate to have found those two players, and I'm pretty sure that uh, they will be contributing to our victories in days to come.